Hello and welcome. I'm, as always, your host, Elizibar. This is XCOM Apocalypse, and it is my favorite of the real XCOM games, the first three. There's also Interceptor and Enforcer. I've never played Interceptor. I've played some of Enforcer. And then, of course, there's the new games, but out of the original three, the turn-based strategy ones, this is my favorite. And it's my favorite because of the combat mechanics. They fixed a lot of the things and quality of life improvements. They fixed a lot of things that annoyed me with the first XCOM. I'm sure there's a million videos of the original XCOM out there that you can go check out if you want. And maybe one day I'll give that a playthrough with like the Open XCOM engine or something. But for now, I've never played the Open XCOM version. For now, we're going to play Apocalypse. I am way out of practice. I have beaten this game on Superhuman. That was maybe 10 years ago, maybe longer. No way I'm going to do that on camera, like for my first game back, and I don't want to start in a slum. Let's try that again. Game, I want to start in a warehouse. Oh, sweet, that's exactly where I wanted to start. Awesome. So we are XCOM, so there's a lot going on here. There's a whole lot going on here. I'm not sure where to start. I guess we'll start in the base. So you have agents and you have vehicles, and they don't necessarily really relate to each other. You don't have to put agents in vehicles unless you're sending those agents to a place. That's the only time they need to be in it. Otherwise, you can just leave them here. You can mass select like that, just by clicking and dragging. If you click on icons, you'll move everything that's highlighted. It's pretty slick. We could search our own building for signs of alien infestation. I don't think we can raid our own building. That would be ridiculous. You can also assign equipment for both agents and vehicles from this screen, but there are other interfaces that let you do that too. You can select your bases here. Then this button lets you come in to actually do stuff with them. So let's see, we've got one vehicle repair base. We can repair one vehicle at a time. That's not so good. This is kind of a crummy layout for defense, but I guess it'll work. I don't intend to get raided anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. We got 5 quantum mechanics scientists, so let's start researching stuff. The plot to this game is that aliens are invading, and it's the future. I'll explain what's going on those screens. I guess I need to look at the city. This is Mega Primus. So whereas in the previous XCOM games, you defended the Earth against the aliens, now Mega Primus is the one giant mega city that's left on Earth. And it's got a bunch of factions that run the show. Let's see. There's a couple ways we can look at that. So this is the faction tab. So you've got the government. You can see what they own because it's highlighted. So that's like the Senate building. That's a housing project they own. I don't know what this is. What is that? Offices that they run. So offices, more slums. What is this? Apartments. So they own some housing stuff. They got a warehouse to store things in. Now the government has Megapol provide security for the Megapol's the city police. They also manufacture armaments. We're usually pretty friendly with them. When aliens invade, out here on the streets, let's see if we can find one. Yeah, so police car. Right there. Little Megapol police car. They bravely sally forth and fight the aliens. The cult of Sirius are evil people that think the aliens are their friends. They have a couple temples. We'll pick on them a lot later. Marsec is another weapons manufacturer. They manufacture cars and stuff. Same with them. So they make vehicles. They transport stuff. They run the spaceport, for example. But all this is set in the future. If I open up this, yeah, so it's in 2084. This is after both alien wars. This is after mankind has expanded to space. We've colonized Mars. We're mining Illyrium, like all that kind of stuff. We've beaten up the sectoids, the aliens from the first game. Life is happy, right? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to right click. Life is super happy, except these things. These dimensional gates suddenly appeared. And aliens started coming through. That's not so good. There are other factions, they manufacture things. It's not too important, really. These are kind of the Megapole and the Cult are kind of the big ones. Marsec is also pretty important. Nanotech makes the med kits that we will be using. The Gravball League, I think if you're friendly with them, every now and then you get like a really like high stat soldier you can recruit. These are the gangs, Psych, Diablo, and Oseran. They deal in drugs. Usually don't mess with them too much. Self is robots. If you're allied with them, you get more robots to recruit. The Mutant Alliance are people that are half sectoid. You know, they're people that survived the first 2 alien wars. Now they got alien DNA in them. If you want people that are good at psi stuff, you need to be friendly with them. It changes how many of them that are available to recruit. These are the political parties. There's absolutely no point to them. Big deal. So not aliens, factions can be allied with you, friendly with you, neutral to you, unfriendly with you, and they can be at war with you. We're going to pick on the Cult of Sirius a whole bunch here, but now that's just kind of what's going on this screen. Like, here's all these factions, and here's the city. We're in a warehouse, there are also slums, there's factories, the Cult building, the spaceport. I mean, there's just tons and tons of places around here. We'll be stashing vehicles inside of every building, basically, because you don't launch interceptors from your main base unless you just want them to take forever getting to wherever they're supposed to go. So back to my base. We're probably going to want more vehicle bays in here. This is already a nightmare to defend. Do I have enough money for this? Nah, I better not. What do we have? We have a little lab. We got a little engineering place too. Yeah, a little workshop. Training area, living quarters. We got a psi lab, 2 living quarters. Alright, let's look at people. Let's look at researchers. We only have 5 right now. That's not enough. Let's sack you and recruit you. Anybody else have a low score? 75. It might have lower than 75. Nope. Okay. 73, 93. Alright, well, let's get rid of you and you. And hire those 2. And there's no engineers for hire. We don't have any engineering projects either. So it doesn't really matter. We'll have to wait for the scientists to show up here in a little bit. Apologize for the sniffling. Let's look at soldiers. We got 1 person we can recruit. You can usually tell if somebody's a normal human or not by looking at their photo, even without doing anything else. Human, human, human. Although that's like either a really cool tattoo or cornrows. I'm not sure which. Those eyes... Are those sunglasses or big bulgy eyes? Probably just sunglasses. Oh no, those are definitely hybrids. We have 3 hybrids in the starting crew? Especially this one. Samuel Dodge has decent psi stats compared to everybody else. They're not great. In fact, they're not really higher than normal human. I'm not used to playing with the default pictures. Maybe I shouldn't do it. We'll take that agent too. Yes. Now, vehicles. We're going to cheese this a little bit. We're going to strip the Storm Dog down. We're not going to use it. It's a ground vehicle. Ground vehicles suck. The only thing we're going to use it for is our early game raids that we're getting ready to start. here. Scroll wheel doesn't work. That's going to be annoying. Let's see. Where's the gun we took off the storm dog? Basically, we're not going to use ground vehicles. I'm going to keep the one. But that's about it. So there, we kind of cheesed that a little bit. The storm dog cost $5 grand. Let's see, where's it at? $6 grand fully equipped. So $5,000 for the storm dog. Then we can come over here. Sell this for $400. That for $8,000. Is that right? Yeah, wow. That's even better than I remember it being. Anyway, we're totally going to make our money back from that storm dog. Let's go ahead and okay that that sale, because I don't care. Now, we need more ships and stuff. We need more guns. We need more of everything, basically. So usually one of the first things I do is I just go, give me grenades. We're probably not going to need more smoke grenades than that. I love these things. I'm just going to go purchase a stack of them, like right now, with all the ammo I can get. I'll take all that ammo too. The way I play early game, I tend to be ammo limited more than anything because I like to shoot a lot. Take some stun grapples, all that ammo. We probably have mind benders. Let's go find out. Actually, let's wait for that person to get here, then we'll find out. So you can see stuff is flying into my base. Every time cargo arrives, I'm getting stuff from Megapol, from Marsec. Now, where is this person? They are riding that taxi, it looks like. Yep. Which is kind of a cool thing. I mean, you know exactly where your people are all the time. Transport usually doesn't take too long, so it's never like a big pain in the butt. Although sometimes if you make big purchases, you can get kind of a hilarious queue of stuff backing up as it tries to get into your base. Let's go and get our science going again. Alright. Now, back here. I think... Can't we multi-select people on this screen? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. Let's go back out and come back in. So I just kind of want to see what all the stuff I have to work with is. And once I got a good feel for that, we'll start equipping people with the bare essentials. One belt will be for ammo, one belt will be for grenades. We're going to need some more armor, it looks like. This is Megapol armor. It's pretty heavy. Slows people down. I like to carry lots of ammo into combat because I don't like to run out. You can always right-click on things to go in and take a look at what their stats are. I probably won't do that very often because I have at least some kind of feel for what the stats are like for the various guns. I also have the quirk that I like to keep all the different kinds of weapons in service. I don't know how other people do it, but that just always feels kind of right to me. Like, yes, we should always have this thing here in service because it spits out a lot of incendiary ammo or whatever. I think the only weapon I don't do that with is the freaking sniper rifle because it sucks. Like, just straight up. It's not very good. I know a lot of people, when they play this game, and they do what I do, they do it differently. Which is a totally useless statement, isn't it? Of course they do it differently, they're not me. Alright, looks like we need to buy one set of Mega Pole armor real quick. Oops, not here. Here. Okay, we got a bunch of law pistols. I'm actually going to stock up on a whole bunch of law pistol ammo. We got 3 auto cannons. That's pretty good. 7 stun grapples. 1 mind bender out of the whole bunch. I'm just going to buy a bunch of med kits. 1 mind bender, 1 motion... Yeah, I guess that's fine. I want all the incendiary grenades. All of them. And, 1 set of each of the armors. Now, we're also gonna look at vehicles. What can we buy? And we can't really afford those. We can afford a whole bunch of hover bikes, so we'll do that. We get all the Phoenix cars, too. They'll come with some weaponry. Maybe I should buy the Storm Dogs and cheese them. I think I should. It feels really cheap. Now we're gonna do it. So we'll just let all this stuff come over here. So Nanotech just gave me the medkits, Megapole's delivering guns and stuff. We got all of our hover bikes. The Phoenix cars are showing up. That's them right there. Oh, our grenades came from Diablo. Who was that little guy? What was he doing? I'm suspicious. Holy crap, right? We've been going at this for 17 minutes and we have yet to see a single alien or anything like that. It's just how it goes. Alright, let's come over here. Oh wait, no, Phoenix Upgrade, you need to keep your stuff. I want the, this is the only really cheesy thing I'm going to do in the whole game. And it's just because I need some money right now. After this, I promise, we won't be cheesing stuff very much. At least nothing that I consider cheesy. Okay. Come down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then equipment. I believe the fusion power fuel. Here we go. Anti-air cannons. All that ammo. And I think we are back in the black again, aren't we? Let's see, I want to keep the Illyrium. Here we go, road gravs. So let's look at all of the stuff we just bought. So, everything should have, the bigger vehicles should all have a missile launcher and an energy weapon. That's just so they have this to keep shooting and this for heavier damage. Although early game weapons don't do all that much damage. He needs a bigger rocket launcher. And these guys need to equip these little lasers. Except for you get to have the little missile launcher. And this way we're kind of spreading, you know, our munitions, our logistics around, making sure that we have appropriate numbers of little pew-pews and bang-bangs and such. Let's see, plasma guns would be pretty good too. Let's buy 2 of those, I guess. And let's see, I want to get... Let's sell that. Let's buy that. Buy all the missiles. We'll get Profit Launcher. 40 missiles. Or do I want to go for the well, the Retribution is likely to just kill a UFO outright, so I don't want to do that at this point. Okay, give me the fuel. This fits in a Valkyrie. These fit in the Phoenix cars. I don't remember if these fit in the bikes. We're going to buy those too. And we'll see what we can do with all this stuff when it gets here. Soul Mine is the company that actually mines the Illyrium. Or at least they supply it to everybody here. Whether they mine it or not, I don't really know. This game has a lot of crazy backstory to it. So we could get to the same equipment screen by clicking on these like that too. It's kind of slick. Okay, we're going to take the passenger module and the cargo module out. I don't want to lose those in your first firefight, dude. Did I really want that missile array? Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I probably should have put a bigger one on there. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, ultimately. Let's take your engine out. Drop in the big engine. But all this stuff that we're doing basically is leading up to when we actually go fight people. And our first fight isn't going to be against aliens. I'm going to show you how I'm going to kind of cheese, although it's less cheesy than the stuff I did with the cars. A little bit of this. I think we have 7 engines and 7 hover bikes. That's kind of perfect if it's true. Oh yeah, and we have the Illyrium guns. I need to put those on some of these bikes too. There we go. Alright, you, sir, can take that, and you, sir, can take that. Now, we're going to distribute our craft round. So we got a UFO point there, one over there. Where's the third one on this side? All the way down here. We're not going to station our units inside the slums. One hit from an alien weapon will bring the slum crashing down and it will destroy whatever's in the building. So that's a good way to lose your stuff. Alright, so the Valkyrie we're going to put here. And we're going to put that laser bike there. That missile bike. And this gun bike like that. Over here, put 2 Phoenix cars in this building, 2 in this building, 1 there, 1, is that not building? That's a building, okay. Let's let everybody move a little bit. You can see who's in motion because I get the little arrow down there. Okay, he needs to move. You're going to go there. You are going to come here. I think that's a megapole building. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. Alright, so our air assets are dispersed all around. So whenever the aliens show up, they ought to have a little bit of a rough time. Units that are in foreign buildings get these little square building icons. And I'm going to pause right here for just a second and get something to drink because my mouth is really dry. And when I get back, we'll go fight our first tactical combat in this episode. Sound good? Cool. Be right back. Okay, got me some root beer. So let's get back to equipping our troops. Now, we took all their stuff off. We got plenty of guns. Should have enough armor. So let's equip everybody with the same armor setup. They all had the same armor setup, so I guess we didn't really need to. Okay, equipment-wise, one of the great things about this game is as long as you have sufficient resources and your inventory doesn't change too much, the game can and will automatically re-equip your soldiers for you. It's pretty cool. Everybody gets one of those. Then everybody gets 2 explosive grenades, 2 stun grenades. I don't actually make as much use of smoke grenades as I probably should. And that'll do it for our common setup, I think. Do I actually need to go out and come back in? Okay, that's fine. I don't mind, game. Now, who has the highest psi? Oh, you got pretty good side defense, yo. Maybe I don't have any aliens, because these are not... None of these people have any good stats. I think you're the best one, dude, so that means you are going to get my Mind Bender and a Megapole Law Pistol. Megapole armor is kind of brutal. And Danielle, I think you are going to be my scout. Although I don't use the motion detector very much, so I don't know why I bother having someone with it. It always seems like a good, I should probably have this just in case item, and then I never do anything with it, you know? Alright. Wait, everybody else I can just equip the same way. Hold on. For now, there's going to be exceptions, but for what we're getting ready to do, I'm going to want everybody to just have one of these and a whole bunch of this. Ooh, we are so short on ammo. We better see who has good accuracy and give them the sniper rifle then. You got good reactions. You will make a pretty good scout. I think these two are probably the best for accuracy, so let's give them these things. If I had a cyborg character, I would totes give the cyborg the big heavy weapons, but we don't presently have one of those, so we're going to make do. Laser rifle kinda sucks. And that's not even really true. It totally sucks. It's a crummy gun. Alright, so what we're going to do, and we're going to save here, just in case everything goes disastrously wrong. I don't want to have to reset up everything. Because if I do reset up the game, it's going to be exactly just like what we see here. Like, there will be no difference. Here. There we go. Alright. We're going to take these two, and just those two, put them in the Wolfhound. You can see the Wolfhound has a little icon saying it's got 2 people. We're going to send them there. Watch them drive over there. Now that we're here, it's time to be a butt. Alright, yeah, we searched. Oh, there were no aliens. Don't get hurt. Well, let's go. We're going to do turn-based. I don't like the real-time combat. And how are you thinking? 2 people? The maps scale with the size of your team. With just 2 people, it should be a 1x2 area. Yeah, see? That's the end of it right there. Which means pretty much all the cultists are in this next room over here. Now, I'm still gonna, you know, be good and check everywhere. You're gonna come over here. Swap to this. Kneel down. Be aggressive. Alright, we should also be using run to save on TUs. And you are just gonna start shooting. No, I said start shooting. Now, the great thing about this gun is when people are slower, they get to shoot out. There's some cyclone up there. That's worth a whole bunch of bank. Go over this way. Have you take a shot. Look around. Turn. Okay. Looks good. We're going to take our in the turn. And it shows aliens, like we're fighting aliens, but we're not fighting aliens. I spend a lot of time fighting on Cultist Serious maps. I find them pretty convenient. I know other people enjoy fighting on the gang maps instead, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to move up. Kneel down. Next turn. I have no idea where they just came from. They couldn't have been back here. I have no idea. Cool. Being hornswoggled. Because they didn't open up the doors. They must have come from behind, but that's really weird. So now here's another fun thing you get to do with this particular gun. Run up, auto fire, and just mug people. That music seems really loud. Let me, turn that down a little. My sound checking didn't have the music seem quite that loud, so... Look. Well, apparently they just all started behind me. What about raiding the cult? They didn't have some pretty good stuff. Now we'll just keep shooting. And you are going to kneel. And be aggressive. Next turn. They'll have stuff like plasma pistols, which that guy does. I've also seen them spawn with rocket launchers at this point, pretty early in the game, when nobody else has rocket launchers, so that's kind of cool. Like, they'll start with stuff that we can't get. These little hits that we're taking are fine. I am a little surprised, though, that the AI didn't spawn where I thought they would. Okay, you see other people. Where are they? Okay, kill this one. Come on. Kill him. I need to get out of the doorway. Kill him already. Okay, you're going to move here. You're going to turn like that. And kneel. Armand. Armand, you are going to run over here. Now, let's move you square by square. Oh, and he's out of stamina. He is so out of stamina. Well, that's why we do these little missions, to train. Like, that is 100% completely the point. I'm getting equipment, which is good. But more importantly, these two are going to be my first, like, officer types. If I come in here, when we look at them after the battle, their stats will have gone up, especially accuracy, because they're shooting so much and hitting so many times. Now, if I really wanted to, like, maximize what I'm doing, come on. Ooh. You're gonna come over here, dude. Kneel down. Take some fairly accurate shots. And miss all of them. Great. But if I really wanted to cheese stuff, I would pick up all the dropped equipment and leave right now. I wouldn't actually fight any further than I have already. The reason is the score you get at the end of missions affects how fast aliens get upgrades. That's not very good for XCOM. There we go. So now the unit will come back to base. They'll automatically re-equip. Let's take a look here. Alright, here's person. So Helga has used up 2 ticks of ammo. You can see her accuracy went up. So now they should be rearmed automatically. Oh, it didn't happen. Usually that happens. Oh well, we'll do it ourselves. Sometimes if you use too much stuff, it doesn't happen, which is what happened there. So that's how we're going to cheese out, without being too cheesy at the start of the game. If I was being real cheesy, we wouldn't win the battles. We would just go in, kill everybody but one person, take their stuff, or better, we'd go in with the stun grapples, stun everyone, and take their stuff and then leave. Both are pretty cheesy. Neither are really necessary at this difficulty level. But you can see being under fire, getting shot a couple of times. Armand's health went up. So definitely some good stuff just from sending them out. One other thing we need to do right now is assign people to train. Let's see, you need to be training. 2, 3, 4. There's our Psi person. You need to go to the Psi training, which means everybody else is at 100% efficiency. And they'll slowly get good, noob. Is there anything else I need to do right now? I think not. Oh, we should sell the Cyclone that we got. It's worth some monies. It's worth cash. It's worth cash money. There we go. 4,500 a pop. That's 9 grand. And that ain't bad. We'll just keep those. We'll sell that sniper gun, though. Don't need all those machine guns. Don't need those law pistols. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use a whole lot of smoke grenades. There we go. So thanks for joining me on this first very exploratory episode of XCOM Apocalypse. I tried to give like a little tutorial-y stuff while we were doing this. Uh, oh yeah, if there are potentially hostile craft stuff you can fight with, they're in this tab. So UFOs are here. I don't know why Megapole is showing up as a hostile. Probably because it's the car I had selected earlier or something goofy like that. Because Megapole is, yeah, they're there. They're happy with me. The Cult of Sirius, on the other hand, went from being unfriendly to hostile. They may try to raid me or something, but we can do enough damage to them that their balance sheet will never recover. That'll be fun when we get there. Right now, our performance, doing okay. The city doesn't give me enough money to do anything. That's kind of sad. I'll see you guys next time. And what will happen then is we'll actually have aliens already in the city, and we'll have to respond to a police call, basically. It's kind of fun. I will see you then. Have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.